Hey Adventurers, so today is going to be the book series tag. This is one that was created by Books with Bengus Khan, and I was tagged by him as well, and so I'm finally getting to this. I don't do a ton of tags anymore. But this is a fun one, just basically a whole list of series, and I like just naming a bunch of things sometimes. So anyways, the series of questions here, I won't be tagging anybody in this one because I don't know who all has been tagged and I don't know who all has done it. So I'm just going to give my answers to this question then. So the first question then, or first prompt, is a favorite standalone that works as a series unto itself. And here's the thing with basically all of these questions. I could have answered them all with Lord of the Rings or with Tolkien's works, so I refrained from doing that and instead just decided to use Lord of the Rings as this one because the Lord of the Rings is a single book split into 3 parts most of the time. There's actually 6 books within it even, but anyways, I'm going to just refrain from using using Tolkien for every question here and just do Lord of the Rings for this first one because it is a series unto itself. And then a favorite duology, or all of these you can kind of modify your answers for these somewhat. So one of the way that this one is often modified is to not be a favorite duology, but a highly anticipated duology. And I haven't read that many duologies. I think I can think of one duology that I've read, and that is the Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and that could be an answer for this, but I wanted to go with a highly anticipated duology, and that is the Phased duology by Victoria Tekken, and I haven't read either of these yet. Phased is the only book out so far, but I'm excited to read these once I actually get the book and read it. But I am excited and highly anticipating reading these ones. A favorite trilogy. For this, I just decided to go with Mistborn Era 1, because Mistborn Era 1 is my favorite of Sanderson's works, basically. So I don't really have a whole lot else to go with that, to say about that. Mistborn Era 1 is a trilogy. There's another 4 books in the Mistborn saga out so far, but yeah. Then a favorite tetralogy, which is 4 books. So far, the series that I've chosen, there's only 3 books out in it, and that is the Calculated Trilogy, or Calculated Series by Nova McBee, and there will be a 4th book coming out sometime later this year, hopefully. And I've read the first 3 books, and I like the first 3 books, and I'm excited for this 4th book to finally come out. Then a favorite pentalogy, which is a 5-book series. So I had 2 answers for this. One of them is a historical fiction answer, and that is the D'Artagnan romances by Alexandre Dumas. And those are great, but I wanted to do a fantasy series as well. And the one that I could think of off the top of my head was the Lady Trent Memoirs by Marie Brennan, starting with A Natural History of Dragons, it's book 1. And I really enjoyed the series. I've talked quite a bit about it. I've done a review for all the books and everything. So if you want to know more of my thoughts on this series, you can go find those videos for sure. Prompt 6 is a favorite hexalogy, meaning a 6-book series. And for this one, I went with The Earthsea Cycle by Ursula K. Le Guin. This is a 6-book series, but the first book is A Wizard of Earthsea. And I've read all the books, and I really liked all the books. There was I don't remember which one it was that I liked a little bit less, but overall I really enjoyed the whole series. Then a favorite heptalogy, or 7-book series, and there's several that could easily fit this prompt. The one that I ended up deciding on is actually The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. It was either this or Harry Potter, because those are the 2 that I've read, and I think that I do like Narnia better than Harry Potter. I have to completely reread Harry Potter, though, to know if that's truly the case. A favorite octalogy, or series you wish you had 8 books. I have not read very many of these at all. There is the Rune Lords by David Parlin is currently an 8-book series, but that's supposed to be a 9-book series actually, so I'm not counting that anyways. And so the only one that I could think of off the top of my head that I have read, or that I'm anticipating reading, or anything like that, is actually The Dark Tower by Stephen King. I've read the first book in the series, and that's it, but I enjoyed this first book quite a bit, and so I am interested to see if I like the rest of the series as well. prompt 9 is a favorite ennealogy or 9-book series, and so again I'm going to go here with The Rune Lords by David Parlin. I've read the first 8 books, and unfortunately the book 9 hasn't been published yet because David Parlin died, and so before he could publish the 9th book, and so that one's not out yet, so maybe eventually we'll get book 9. I hope we do, because there's a lot of open plot lines still in that series, and I would love to finish that series because I really enjoyed the 8 books of it that I did read. And then a favorite decalogy or 10-book series. The only one that I could think of, and almost the obvious answer for this, is the Stormlight Archive. Of course, there's only 4 books out so far, but there will be 10 books total once, and if Sanderson ever finishes them all. He's currently working on book 5, and so that should be out next year. So we'll be halfway through. Oh, I have the book. I'm supposed to hold it up. Stormlight Archive is my 10-book series answer. And then a favorite mega series, which is a series that's longer than 10 books. And for this, there are quite a few of them, but the one that I ended up going with is the Redwall series by Brian Jakes, probably second or third favorite series of all time still. So I don't know, I just really like Redwall. And that is all the prompts for this tag. It's a fun tag, just lots of just books, not really talking a whole lot about my thoughts on them, but that's alright. Thank you guys for watching an Erudite Adventure. We post videos every Monday and Thursday, and have our social medias linked in the description down below. You'll see you guys again soon. Stay warm.